Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to Adjacent. We are still talking about Mel Robbins the entire month of May, and hope you guys gave yourself a high five this morning. It's a great way to start your day. Even if you're not doing it, we're doing it for y'all. We're thinking about you guys and hoping this is a wonderful Tuesday for everybody. We know it's a big time of the year, lots of transitions. And isn't that the perfect time to dig into a let them situation? I mean, you're going through some big changes. Lean into the let them theory while you're going through these big changes, right? I mean, why not? Reminder, please join us over at Patreon. We have so much fun going on over there. If you're not familiar with Patreon, it is like a creator's paradise, if you will. There's artists, there's musicians, there's podcasters, there's comedians, and everybody's just sharing their art. And if you join us over at Patreon, we have 2 giveaways this month, one being the Let Them book, and another one being a facial from Attract Aesthetic, which is where Jody and I get facials and aesthetic work. And we love Andrea and Taylor over there, and know you guys will too. So let's dig into it. There's Patreon. Oh, hey, you guys, real quick. This series is sponsored by Cornucopia. This is Nadia, if you're watching this on YouTube or Patreon. And Nadia is the owner of Cornucopia, so a woman-owned business here in Austin, Texas. And what she is serving up is some gourmet popcorn, and it's delicious. Jody loves the tuxedo. I love anything savory, but I also freaking love the blueberry. It's like breakfast popcorn. Great for graduation parties, great for wedding celebrations, baby showers, bridal showers, bachelor parties, what have you. Get yourself some gourmet popcorn. You can order it on Amazon. Delivered straight to you. It's fantastic. Amazing. Let them know Adjacent sent you and you get 10% off. Okay. Here we go. Mel, the girl, the wonderful, amazing lady out there, finished her tour, living her best life, taking a deep breath. If you're not following her newsletter, 143, which means I love you, comes out Mondays and Thursdays. She has a podcast. She's everywhere. You can find her everywhere. But today we're getting into chapter 16 in the Let Them theory. It continues pushing the readers towards emotional freedom. You guys, focusing on the idea that we cannot control other people's choices, reactions, priorities, behaviors, but we can control how we respond and what we choose to carry emotionally. One of the biggest takeaways from this chapter is the realization that many people spend enormous amount of time and energy trying to understand other people's perception, outcomes, relationships, and situations. I mean, I know Jody and I talk about stuff all the time, and it's like, how much energy are we pouring into that? And it's not, anything we have any control over. Mel, in this chapter, Mel challenges readers to stop over-functioning for others. Stop exhausting yourself trying to fix people, convince people, rescue people, and make people comfortable. You can't do that. It's out of your control. This chapter also digs deeper into boundaries and emotional responsibility. If everybody had emotional responsibility, then there wouldn't be a need for fixing. And as much as you're looking at somebody going, hey, I wish I could help them and fix this and do this, somebody else is looking at you doing the same thing. So if we all take care of our emotional self, then nobody has to do it for the other ones. So if we focus on ourselves, taking care of ourselves instead of redirecting the energy, if we spend all the energy that we spend trying to fix other people on ourselves, we become the best versions of ourselves. And again, what happens here changes the world. So if you do it, you model it, that might change somebody. I know when I see somebody living their best life, I lean in, tell me everything, show me the goods. Another strong theme in this chapter is self-preservation. Protecting your peace is not selfish. I know she keeps saying this and she keeps giving examples of it, but this is a critical piece of this whole journey is self-preservation and self-protection. And part of that is not spending energy trying to change somebody else that you have no control over, and just focusing on being a better you. If you want something, you want a different life for somebody in your family or your loved ones, you want them, all you can do is be a better version of you, and that might help them get there. I mean, that's all you have control over. And I love the term avoidable stress. Avoidable stress. There's so much stress in our life that is 100% avoidable by being proactive, planning, engaging, and preparing, but also not spending time trying to change something you have no control over. That's avoidable stress. Like, oh, I wish she would do this, and I wish he would do that. They're not going to do it. They may never do it. So why are you going to spend any energy on that? This was a big thing I went through like 2 or 3 years ago, is like, why do I need to control things? Where is that rooted? And why I did a lot of EMDR and like trying to figure that out. Lots of conversations with Kathy Morgan, who's a fantastic therapist here in Austin. And, because I grew up where there was not a lot of control in my life, I always was seeking control, and figuring that out really changed. And I have no control. I have no control over anything but me. And so, this is a great chapter. Highly recommend it. That's it for today. You guys have a great Tuesday, and give yourself a high five in the morning. Hope you guys get the book. Hope you go through this process. It's an incredible journey, especially if you're retiring this year. Lean in, check it out. And tomorrow I'll be back with chapter 17. Texas, yeah.